Maybe I need a little more higher table, Mataji.
Higher table?
Okay, that's fine.
So books देखो जिसके ऊपर आप रख दो उसको books से books ले लें क्या? Not sure otherwise.
Okay, fine.
It's fine, bro.
Yeah.
हाँ अभी ठीक लग रहा है.
Yeah.
Rajananda, you want to take Mama Kirtan?
Just Namo.
Huh?
Namo.
Nama Om,
Okay.
Shri Krishna Chaitanya, right? Rajanandan Prabhu accompanying me is from Malaysia. He's a Chinese origin. Now he lives in Australia at the Perth. He's a regular at the Perth temple there. So he also goes to China with devotees, meets our devotees in China. It's easier for him because he thinks he's a Chinese, you see. When I go, it's not. If the policeman comes and he sees me, then they know, what are you doing here, The policemen come to see him, they don't even bother him.
Yeah, it's true. One time we were in one place, the police came knocking on the door, and we were a group of us. I was giving class, but somehow or other, because there's someone knock on the door, we stopped. And this policeman came in. Look at everyone, look at me, I also look at him. And he didn't say anything, he walked off. If his Maharaj would be there, he'll get more people to come. What are you doing here?
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Okay. So we go with Prabhupada pranams and then we sing Hare Krishna. Is all right? Okay. Nama.
We got some cartels. We got cartels.
Okay.
I know she's got some cartels. Maybe no Mandanga. Have you got Madanga drum also?
Yes. But who will play?
I can play Karnataka.
Madanga, anybody?
Play a little bit.
Yeah, it's not a very good Madanga. But it's
really?
fine. When my son was learning, we had got it.
Okay. Hare Krishna.
Nama Om Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prasnaya Bhutale Srimati Bhakti Vedanta Swami Iti Namine Nama Om Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prasnaya Bhutale Krishna
Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari Gopi Janavallabha Girivaradhari Jaya Gopi Janavallabha Girivaradhari Gopi Janavallabha Girivaradhari Jaya Gopi Janavallabha Girivaradhari Yashodanandana Braja Janarandana Yashodanandana Braja Janarandana Yashodanandana Braja Janarandana Yashodanandana Braja Janarandana Yamunatira Vanachari Yamunatira Vanachari Yamunatira Vanachari Yamunatira Vanachari Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Jai Gaur Hari Bol Hari Bol Hari Bol Hari Bol Jai Gaur Hari Bol Jai Gaur Hari Bol Hari Bol Hari Bol Jai Gaur Hari Bol Jai Jai Prabhupada Prabhupada Jai Srila Prabhupada Jaya Jaya Prabhupada 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 Jaya Jaya Prabhupada Lord Premanande Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya
Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya.
Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya
Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya.
Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya
Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya.
Narayana Narayanam namaskrityam
Namaskrityam
Naram chaiva narottamam
Naram Shaiva Narottamam
Devim Sarasatim Vyasam
Devim Saraswatim Vyasam
Tato Jayamudhiraya
Tato Jayam Udirayet
Nastaprayeshu Vabhadreshu
Nastapraeshu Abhadreshu
Nityam Bhagavata Sevaya
Nityam Bhagavata Sevaya
Bhagavati Uttama Shloke
Bhagavati Uttama Shloke
Bhaktir Bhavati Naishtaki
Bhaktir Bhavati Naituke.
So here we are in the month of Kartik, very auspicious time of the year, and we're remembering Damodar Lila pastime, how Mother Yashoda can tie up Lord Krishna. Only Mother Yashoda, well, not only Mother Yashoda is able to tie up Krishna. You know who else tied up Krishna? Any guesses?
The devotees.
Yeah, who?
Gopis?
Huh?
Radharani?
Yes, right. You know the pastime?
No,
Not in this.
Huh?
can't remember that one.
Uh-huh. Yeah, Krishna was supposed to come to meet Radharani, and he came late. So Radharani was not pleased. She tied him up. Of course, because of their pure love for Krishna, so they can tie up Lord Krishna. Only by pure love does Krishna submit himself to the devotee. Lord Krishna is Ajita. Ajita means, you know the meaning, Ajita?
Unconquered.
Unconquered, right. He's never conquered. But he becomes conquered by the pure love of his devotees. So those devotees who have pure love, like Mother Yashoda and Srimati Radharani, they're able to tie up Lord Krishna because of their pure love for Krishna. So Damodara Lila is very important for us. We give a lot of importance to it. We observe the festival throughout the month. Every day we're offering the light and we're singing the Damodar song and we're remembering the pastime. We're remembering about those two sons of Kubera, Manigriva and Nala Kubera, how they were delivered by Lord Krishna. They were delivered because Narada Muni told them, when Narada Muni cursed them, he told them, he said, you will be in the form of trees until Lord Krishna comes there and delivers you. And so, because Narada Muni had predicted this, Lord Krishna, he's obliged to fulfill the words of his devotees. So Narada Muni had said that Lord Krishna will come and deliver you. So Lord Krishna has to go there to the home of Nanda Maharaj. And he crawls in the yard. He arranged, Mother Yashoda ties him up to the mortar, and he uses the mortar to pull over the two Arjuna trees. Arjuna trees are very big trees, you know, they grow very tall, very big. Lord Krishna, although he's only a baby, he's crawling and he pulls over the trees. And from out of the trees, the two demigods come. And then the two demigods, they bow to Krishna. So it was seen by some of the residents of Vrindavan, some of the cowherd boys. They saw this happening. They saw Krishna pulling the mortar between the trees, knocking over the trees. And they saw two demigods come out from the trees. It was surprising, certainly, bewildering for them to see a little baby, little child can pull over 2 trees. You know, trees very big, very strongly rooted, very difficult to pull over a tree. You know, sometimes it happens, sometimes you get hurricane or something coming and the wind is so strong, if the tree is not properly rooted, then the wind will blow it out. But these trees, Arjuna trees, they're very strong, deep roots. But Lord Krishna is the Supreme Lord, and he knew that within these trees are the 2 demigods, the 2 sons of Kuvera, and they're waiting to be delivered. So Lord Krishna pulled over the 2 trees, and the 2 demigods came out, and they bowed, they offered their obeisances to Lord Krishna, and they circumambulated Lord Krishna, and then they told Lord Krishna how now they're very sorry for all their foolish activities. They've been in the body of a tree for a long time. The trees grow for many years, right? Usually trees, you know, animals, they don't live very long. And human beings, we also don't live very long. But the trees, they can live much longer. They've got a tree in the Calcutta Botanic Gardens. Have you ever been there? Calcutta Botanic Garden, been there?
Yes.
Did you
The
see
banyan
that?
tree.
Huh?
The banyan tree.
Yeah, did you see that tree?
Yes.
It's like 4 acres wide, you know. And how old is it?
More than 3,000 or 4,000
Yeah,
years.
like that, yeah. Yeah, very old tree, very famous. And it's still growing. You know, I was in Sri Lanka, and in Sri Lanka, we went to this one temple, they had Shiva Lingas there, and they have this one Shiva Linga, they say it's growing.
Oh, yeah.
The Shiva Linga is growing, it gets bigger every year. So if Shiva Lingas get, certainly trees, they can also grow. Anyway, Lord Krishna pulled over these 2 trees and delivered the 2 sons of Kuvera, and they're very grateful to get out of that tree body. It's not very pleasant to be in the body of the tree. Of course, some trees are very merciful. You get pious trees and you get sinful trees. Some trees are not pious. They produce poison. Some trees even they can eat. they can eat insects. They can even devour people sometimes. So you have to be very careful. But there are trees which are pious, which give fruit and flowers, and trees also can give shade. Lord Krishna was appreciating the trees in Vrindavan. He was saying how glorious these trees are, because they're doing so much welfare activities for other people. The trees provide flowers and fruits, and they give shelter, and then when the wood which falls off from the tree can be used for firewood. When the tree dies, we can take the wood, we can use it for firewood, for fuel. So trees are very merciful. They do a lot of welfare activities for other people's benefit. Lord Krishna was appreciating the trees. And you get special trees in Vrindavan. In Vrindavan, there are trees like the tamal tree. Have you heard of the tamal tree? It's a dark color. It's a dark color, like Krishna. And so the gopis, when they feel separation from Krishna, they will embrace the tamal tree, because it's the same color as Krishna. So when the gopis see the tamal tree, they're reminded of Krishna, And sometimes they even think this is Krishna, and they will embrace the Tamil tree. So Tamil trees are there, they're very dark color. And then you've got other trees. There's a Kadamba tree. Have you heard about the Kadamba tree? Lord Krishna does Rasa Leela underneath the Kadamba tree. So the Kadamba trees, they witness the pastimes of Lord Krishna. Ordinary people are not allowed to see the Rasa Leela. Even demigods, even Lakshmi, the goddess of fortune, is not able to see the Rasa Leela or to take part in the Rasa Leelas. But the Kadamba tree sees, because it's a tree, and the gopis and Krishna, they dance Rasa Leela underneath the Kadamba trees. And the Kadamba also has flowers, the Kadamba flowers, which can be offered to Krishna. So these are some very special trees which grow in Vrindavan. And Vrindavan also, of course, there's special rivers, right? What rivers in Vrindavan? The Muna, yes. And another one? The Manasi Ganga. Manasi Ganga. That's also a small river which is there. Lord Krishna had pastimes on the Manasi Ganga, when sometimes boat pastimes, right? Krishna will take the form of a boatman, and the gopis will come, and they want to take the boat across the Manasi Ganga, and Lord Krishna's in the guise of a boatman, and he'll be rowing the boat, and in the middle of the river he'll say, "Oh, the boat is sinking. Oh, you ladies have got too many jewelries on. You have to throw off your jewelries." And the gopis will be afraid, and they'll throw all their jewelry into the river. And the boatman will say, "Oh, the boat is sinking, it's still sinking. You have to do something." And the gopis are afraid. "Oh, we can't swim. Oh no, boatman, save us." Like this, the gopis will all come to the boatman and hug him and say, "Oh, boatman, save us." In this way, Krishna is able to enjoy the company of the gopis. Although sometimes the gopis will fight with Krishna. Just like there's one place in Govardhan, which is where the gopis would cross the Govardhan hill through this gully. And Lord Krishna, he will perform the pastime of collecting taxis from them. Lord Krishna will tell the gopis that, "I'm the proprietor of Vrindavan. You want to come along this path, you have to pay taxis to me." And the gopis will say, "What? You're the proprietor? We never heard you were the proprietor before. What is this?" And the gopis will say, "Vrinda Devi is the proprietor of Vrindavan, not you." And then sometimes they will fight with each other. Sometimes the gopis will fight with the cowherd boys. Cowherd boys, they want to take the milk and the yogurt which the gopis are bringing to the market. And the cowherd boys are telling the gopis, "You have to give us some of the milk and yogurt to pay taxis for you to cross through this way." So this is Danakili, the pastime of Krishna paying the taxis. The gopis rather paying the taxis to Krishna. So many different pastimes take place in Vrindavan. Lord Krishna and the gopis, they have wonderful pastimes. So during this month of Kartik, one auspicious day is the appearance day of Radhakund. Radhakund. You know, as you walk around the Govardhan hill, as you come around Govardhan hill, you come to Radhakund and Shyamakund. There's a village there called Radhakund, Just like one village is Govardhan, another village is Anior, and as you go around, you come up to Radhakund. And the story about Radhakund was that Lord Chaitanya came there to Vrindavan. That's, 500 years ago now. We actually celebrated, a few years back, we celebrated the 500th anniversary of Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu going to Vrindavan. So at that time, when Chaitanya Mahaprabhu came there, he asked the devotees, where is Radhakund? Nobody knew. What, Radhakund? Where's that? Nobody knew. So Chaitanya Mahaprabhu then he found out there was one village called Aristagram, and there was one demon called Aristasura, and Lord Krishna had killed that demon, right? And that form, Aristasura, was in the form of? Yeah, he's in the form of a bull, and Krishna killed him. So Srimati Radharani said to Lord Krishna, oh, you have killed the bull, you have killed the bull, this is very sinful. Now you have to go and bathe in all the holy rivers. And Lord Krishna said, well, I'm not going to go to the holy rivers, they can come here. He said, I just call them to come here. Right? Lord Krishna is the supreme controller. And when he orders, everyone comes, everybody that listens to Krishna. So Krishna dug his heel in the ground and he called all the holy rivers, and one after another, all the different presiding deities of the different holy rivers, they all came one after another. Ganga, you know the prayer? Do you chant the prayer sometimes? Ganga cha.
Yamuna chaiva Godavari Saraswati Narmade Sindhu Kaveri Jale'asmin Samidhin Kuru.
Do you chant that when you're taking a bath in the morning?
Yes.
Yeah? Good. Yeah. Calling all the holy rivers. So Krishna called all the holy rivers, and they came. Ganga, Yamuna, Narmada, Sindhu, Kaveri, one after, and they poured water. They poured it on Lord Krishna, and this way Lord Krishna created the Shamakund. And then Krishna said to Radharani, now you have to purify yourself because you've been in contact with me. So you have to go and take bath. So Radharani, she went to Manasaganga. Manasaganga is there, just in Braja there, in Vrindavan. And so she went to Manasaganga and she started to bring water. And Lord Krishna saw all the gopis that were working so hard trying to bring water from Manasaganga. Lord Krishna took sympathy on them and he said, I will help you. And he called all the water to come. And so he created the two kunds, Shamakund and Radhakund. So these two rivers, these two lakes, the Shamakund and the Radhakund, very special, very sacred, very powerful water. And so just by taking bath there in the Radhakund, you can get a lot of mercy, a lot of spiritual blessing. But you have to be very careful. It's very sacred waters. This Radhakund is not different from Radharani. So you have to be very, very careful. At one point Srila Prabhupada he said, I don't think you devotees should take bath in Radhakund. He said, I don't think any of you are qualified. So the water is so pure. If you go and bathe in the water and you behave like, materialistic people, you joke and push each other in the water and swim around, he said, it's not good. He said, you have to bathe in the Radhakund very solemnly, very seriously, very gravely. It's a very pure spiritual place. So sometimes the devotees will go there to Radhakund and instead of taking bath, they will do parikrama around the Radha Kund. Do Dandavat parikrama. Have you ever done Dandavat parikrama? You offer obeisances, then you get up and you move a little, and then you offer obeisances again, and then you get up and then you offer obeisance again, and in this way you go around. So you have to offer many obeisances to get around. And some people do Dandavat parikrama around the Govardhan hill, and that takes months. It's not very quick. It takes a long time, because you only move a little bit every day. So anyway, there are different ways in which we can serve the Radha Kund. And some devotees like to go to Radha Kund. They will clean the Kund, they will take care of the Kund to make it, keep it always nice and pure. Devotees also will like to offer lamps there. In the evening, the devotees will light lamps there at Radha Kund, offer the lamp into the Radha Kund. So we always give a lot of respect for Radha Kund. Radha Kund is important because of Srimati Radharani, because this is her own bathing place and where she performed very intimate pastimes. So it's a very sacred place. So Radha Kund appears in this holy month of Kartik. And we also, of course, we had the Govardhan festival. Did you all come for the program on Sunday there? Neha was there, right? But any other ladies also came? Did you also come? Yes, good. Did you come? Oh, good. Yes. You could not come? Oh. We had a big program, many people there. And they built a wonderful hill, very big Govardhan hill. And everyone enjoyed devouring the Govardhan hill. Many offerings were presented. And then after the Govardhan hill festival, we celebrated Prabhupada's disappearance festival, the day in which Srila Prabhupada departed from the world. So we always celebrate the disappearance of the great acharyas. We celebrate because they're going back home, back to Godhead. So it's a celebration. Although we are crying because they're leaving us, they're departing from us, but they're going back to be with Lord Krishna. So it's a festival. So we celebrate Srila Prabhupada's disappearance festival every year. And coming up at the end of the month, we have what is called Bhishma Pancha. It begins on the Ekadasi. The next Ekadasi is the last Ekadasi in the 4 months of austerity, Chaturmasya. Are you observing Chaturmasya? Something? We're supposed to observe Chaturmasya, everyone. For everyone. The first month we observe Chaturmasya, we don't take any sak, any green leaf sak. Lord Chaitanya likes sak very much, you know. So the austerity in the first month, no green leaf, no green leaves. The second month, no yogurt. And the third month, no milk. And now we're in the 4th month, the final month of the Chaturmasya. No urdal. Yes, no high protein food, no soya. Should not take soya and should not take the red lentil dal, you know, the very high protein. These things are, this is the austerity in the 4th month. For South Indians, very difficult, no urdal, right? How can they live without their dosa and idli? Yeah. Anyway, that austerity that is purifying for us. So there's a special opportunity for everyone to get the blessing of the Chaturmasya. The final 5 days of the Chaturmasya, beginning from the Ekadasi up to the end of the month, that is called the Bhishma Panchaka period. So during those days, you're supposed to observe some kind of fasting, like just eating Ekadasi Prasadam every day. And that way then you get the benefit of the 4 months of austerity. If you have not observed very strictly all of the 4 months, then you can get the benefit by observing the Bhishma Panchaka. And the first day is the Ekadasi. We should do fasting on that day, and then the other days we should just take Ekadasi Prasadam. And then on the final day, in the evening, it's the end of the Chaturmasya, and so then that's a festival. And there's a big feast for everyone, because people have been doing some austerity. They've just been eating some fruit and some roots. So the final evening, on the final day of the Chaturmasya, they cook very nicely and they have nice prasadam for everyone. And this way it's a big festival because the end of the 4 months of austerity. You know, during Chaturmasya, sometimes devotees, they will not shave. Nowadays you see a lot of beards around, right? I don't think they're doing Chaturmasya. Anyway, the idea is 4 months of austerity. It's an austerity for them. They don't shave, they grow the beard in hot weather. Some austerity is there. They don't even cut the fingernails, let the fingernails grow. So, like that. And you're supposed to do more chanting. Some people will only take 1 meal every day during the 4 months of austerity, only eating 1 time a day. And some people, they'll have a restriction how many mouthfuls of food they can eat. Quite difficult to do things like that. Anyway, some devotees, they do these things. They will only take maybe 12 mouthfuls of food like that, and then that's all they'll eat all day. And the rest of the time just chanting all day. So they're doing some austerities. Why do we do austerity? We do it for the pleasure of Krishna. And by doing austerity, we can purify ourselves. And when we become pure, then we can experience transcendental happiness. Right? We know some happiness of the material world. We know some happiness, maybe you get some new dress or some jewelry or a new car or something, you feel some happiness. But there's a special happiness which comes from the soul, which you get from your service to Krishna. So transcendental happiness. We say anand, right? The pleasure of doing bhakti yoga for the pleasure of Lord Krishna. So that's a very special pleasure. So we can experience these pleasures. By chanting Hare Krishna, also you can get that pleasure. If you chant every day, regularly, and try to hear about Krishna, then more and more you will awaken transcendental pleasure from these activities. So now I'm going to invite my friend Brajananda Prabhu. He's going to talk to you. He will tell you about what he's doing and his experience in Krishna consciousness.
Maharaj, we haven't given your introduction also. So some of them are hearing you for the first time. So I want Nankishore Prabhu to give Maharaj's introduction as well. Everyone.
Please, please, please. Yeah.
Hare Krishna. Please accept my below distance also is Krishna Prabhupada. So, many of you would have met Maharaj before. So Maharaj is His Holiness Bhakti Vigna Vinash Narasimha Maharaj, a very frequent visitor to Damodaradesh. From Shivala Prabhu said for the last 20 years, Maharaj.
Yeah.
20 years, Maharaj is coming to Damodaradesh or Dubai. And Maharaj mainly preaches main areas around Far East, Singapore, Malaysia, Thailand, Hong Kong, a good amount of Middle East countries, here, Kuwait, Bahrain, Oman, Sanatan Dham, which I cannot say what it is. So Maharaj has recently started going Sanatan Dham. And Maharaj is also visiting many parts of Russia. Maharaj every year leads the international parikrama also of Sridham Mayapur, which many of you would have attended and seen Maharaj personally there. Besides that, Maharaj is well affiliated with MIHE for teaching many bhakti courses like the Bhakti Shastri, Bhakti Vaibhav, Bhakti Vedanta. So in this way we are fortunate to have Maharaj with us today. And Maharaj leaves day after tomorrow from here. And Prabhu has had more association of Maharaj from Sri Lanka. So Prabhu can say something.
Hare Krishna, thank you very much. I'm now like in China. You know why? Because you're all Matajis. No Prabhu Maharaj, only three of us. So in China, when we go in to preach to the Chinese people, and I would say 80 to 85% of the devotees there are ladies, Matajis. Very hard to find Prabhus. As you probably know, Prabhus, they are in China, they are very much focused on making money. So ladies are a bit more relaxed, and they also work, but coming to Krishna consciousness is much more easier. Okay, before I go to that, I just introduce Maharaj a bit more. So I know Maharaj for, I would say, 27 years, in 1997 when I came to Krishna consciousness. So Maharaj was in Malaysia at the time, I was also in Malaysia, and I get to know him in Malaysia. Maharaj is a very austere Maharaj, very simple. He doesn't demand anything. He just stay wherever the devotee put him to stay. He doesn't like to stay in hotel, if possible, prefer to stay in devotee's house. And also he very sattvic, in other words, may come to the morning program, early morning, he's always there. Doing arti and always making sure that things run. So what I like about Maharaj is that he always fulfill Prabhupada's morning program. One of the famous, our ISKCON Hare Krishna is famous for is because everywhere we go, any country you go, any ISKCON temple you go, right? There's always Mangalati, right? Wherever you go, doesn't matter which city. Right, whether from Malaysia, Australia, Japan, America, Europe, it's always start 4:30 or sometimes 5, depending on the country, but generally it's 4:30. So Maharaj will always be there, wherever he is, 4:30, whatever time he sleep. So coming to a place like Malaysia and like Dubai, midnight is very common, finishing a program. In China, we don't finish so late because they all know they sleep early. So sleeping late and waking up 4 o'clock, 3:30 in the morning is not easy on a day-to-day basis. One day maybe, 2 days maybe, but every day very difficult. So I have been given the opportunity to serve Maharaj as his personal servant in Sri Lanka, and now following him coming to Dubai, I say, can I come to Dubai to have a look? I said, I haven't been here before, so I see what this country is all about. And so he allowed me to say, yes, come along, no problem. So I come to this country, I see very differently from India, of course, and from even Australia. I come from Australia. I live in Australia now, so there's a lot of Indians there also. But I see that opulence here is much more